Alright, so welcome to Pennsylvania once again. Kind of a busy location right here. And I'm doing another one of my Appalachian Trail section hikes here. But this section's gonna be a little bit different. We're not gonna be out in the woods a whole lot. This section, I'm near Duncannon, Pennsylvania. I'm currently on the east side of the Susquehanna River. We're gonna cross over to the west side and over the Susquehanna River, hike through the town of Duncannon, and then up into the mountain just a little bit. But you know, this is I think it's about a 3-mile section, but I am trying to complete all the sections, so it includes odd little sections like this. So it'll be noisy going across the bridge. This is Route 322, busy road. So but anyway, let's do this. I should get some scenic views going across the river though. All right. Yeah, right up there is Route 322. Some traffic here. Right there's a little bridge we're going to take across. We can never get across. And away we go. Of course, this is just the entrance ramp onto the main bridge above us. And out there's the river. So far, not too noisy. Oh yeah, we'll be crossing that bridge up there. The Juniata River actually joins the Susquehanna here. But looking out this way, it's pretty cool. Wouldn't realize you're on a busy highway. Out there is the town of Duncannon. I think that is, over that way is the one hill we're going to climb up. Or actually over that way more. So yeah, so we're gonna cross, go hiking all the way through town, and end up over there somewhere. At least that's the plan, I think. There's some kayakers out there. River is pretty shallow these days. And we're almost across, thankfully. There's the views out there. Now we're getting to cross over the Juniata River. It was that other little bridge I showed you earlier. Looking up this way is the Juniata. A lot of people kayaking up there. And then out that way is the Susquehanna River. Yeah, so still on the Appalachian Trail here, although it doesn't feel like it. We're kind of walking on a road here. But there are white blazes here to let you know that you are indeed on the trail. There's one up ahead on the bridge here. Just a little sketchy through here. Yeah, so there's another white blaze. So this is still the trail. Like I said, not our typical Appalachian Trail hike. So we just came from that way, and you do have to keep your eyes open for those white blazes. Because here, looking up there, I see one on that telephone pole there. So we're gonna make sure we go up this way. So we're getting off of what's called Main Street through Duncannon. So right there's our white blaze. And I see some more up on this pole up here. Looks like we're going to turn. So when you see two blazes like that, one on top of another, it means the trail is taking a turn up here. And since it's staggered that way, it means the trail is going to go off to the left here. Get into the shade. Yep, and up ahead is the next one. Someone's got a bear in their yard there. That's pretty cool. Not real, obviously. So welcome to small town Pennsylvania. Plenty of American flags, people mowing their lawn, lots of patriotism. Not a bad little town to live in, maybe, huh? Yeah, so once you get away from the initial traffic of crossing those bridges, this is not a bad little town to walk through. Barking dogs and everything. And the white blazes still continue, so it's always a good sign to know you're still on trail. Even though this trail is pretty easy, we just keep following this sidewalk here. This is kind of like a long town, not a very wide town. But, like I said, not a bad walk. Well, we're at the end of town. Our blaze marks kind of disappeared. Not sure if I should head down that way. There's a little bridge down here across the creek. I see a blaze mark down there on that telephone pole. So there should be some right here on this pole, the double blazes with the one staggered saying it should go this way. But sometimes you have to look around a little bit. I do see one way down there. Helps if they're a little bit more helpful sometimes. So that's what we're looking for right there. Yeah, see it, this one coming up, they have the double blaze with an arrow. Alright, so it is good to see another white blaze. I wasn't sure if I was actually on trail anymore. Because back not too long after my last clip, the white blaze just kind of stopped. I had to check on Google Maps. But it looks like we are on the correct trail again. Or maybe we never left it, but I wasn't sure there for a while. Alright, so we have made it to the other end of town, crossing Sherman's Creek. That was a long town to walk through. Let's get a view. There's Sherman's Creek. And there's our mountain. We're not headed all the way to the top, but part way. Well, we are officially out of town and walking in the shade now. I believe I'm still on the trail. I think I see another white blaze up here, but I'll tell you what, some places in town there were well blazed, well marked with those white blazes, but other sections, I had to backtrack a couple times and try to figure out where I was going. At one point I used Google Maps there. So Duncannon, you need to work on that a little bit. I know a lot of thru hikers have little directional books that tell them which street to turn on and stuff, but couldn't hurt to have a little bit more of a better directions in town. Yep, here's another white blaze mark. And up on this pole right here, and there's a bunch of cars parked here, so I'm assuming the Appalachian Trail turns right up here somewhere, and this is what they use to get up there. So, alright. Yeah, there's a sign right there, Appalachian Trail. Let's see where it goes up over here. We'll be officially in the woods. Guess this is it right here. Well, oh yeah, right here is the official turn off onto it. You see the double blazes? Means the trail is turning. Oh. And immediately it feels almost like 5 degrees or more cooler getting off that pavement. Yeah, and this is nice for a change. Looks like there's an old road up here as well. Alright. Like I said, we're not going to be going a whole lot further. Just as far as where the Appalachian Trail hooks up with, it's called the Hawk Watch Trail. At that point we'll be turning back. Yeah, so I got cut off there a little bit, but I'll probably repeat myself a little bit here, but I'm not going to hike all the way up to Hawk Rock. Like I said, this part of the Appalachian Trail will hook up with the Hawk Rock Trail. That's where I'll stop. Because I have hiked that section before, and it is going to be crowded up there today anyway. Today's a Saturday, September 5th. Absolutely beautiful day. There'll be tons of people up there. Alright, so we have a pretty steep uphill section coming up here. You can see the rocks, the steps. So I'm going to find a place to take a break. I haven't really taken much of a break yet, walking through town. So I think I'll do that before I head up. I just got to pick what I want to eat for a snack. Of course, we have the Gatorade here. My peanut butter sandwich, which I don't think I'm going to eat just yet. I have these. I showed you these in a recent video. Those are actually pretty good. Of course, we have a peanut butter Snickers too. I think I'll have, anyway, there's some more healthier stuff in there too, I guess, but I think I might go for this, actually. Alright, before we tackle a little bit of uphill. Of course, hiking through town is just a little bit different than even doing this, like a steep hill like this, because out in town you're out in the sun most of the time. So kind of, walking in the sun wears you out a little bit more than walking in the shade, like in the woods. So, all right. Like as soon as I walked up into these woods, it just felt, like I said earlier, it felt just a ton cooler. All right, well, let's have some snacks, and then we'll finish the rest of this trail. All right, so let's tackle these steps. Feel a lot more refreshed after taking a little break. I think once we get to the top of these steps, the trail flattens out quite a bit before it meets up with that other trail. It's nice to have a change of scenery besides just walking through town. Although it was a nice town, I much prefer this. Well, I was wrong about that. There are more uphill sections here, more rock steps. You often wonder who took the time to make all these rock steps going up. Someone put a lot of effort into that. And now we have flattened out. Just a little out of breath. Like I say, that uphill gets the blood pumping. Actually, it looks like we go downhill a little bit to actually meet up with that other trail. A lot of people out here today, though. That Hawk Watch Trail is not Hawk Watch, Hawk Rock Trail is a very popular trail. I did it one Saturday last fall, maybe it was. There were just tons of people. Mostly on the way back. If you hit it right, you can get the place all to yourself, but yeah, we are going downhill now. So I think I see the junction. Yeah, the other trail is, you kind of see it coming up through the woods here. So up here we'll complete another section for me. Like I said, it might be roughly a 3-mile section. Then we'll have to turn around and head back. So let's walk down here together. So we started out kind of loud and noisy by the highway and the bridges. Had a nice walk through small town America, small town Pennsylvania. And then up in the woods. Yeah, so this is where we just came down from, the Appalachian Trail. Like I said, this is the Hawk Watch Trail. It takes you down to another parking lot by the recycling center. A lot of people use that one. And then the Appalachian Trail continues on that way. That would take you up to Hawk Rock and forever onwards. Well, that goes south, so eventually to Georgia. But anyway, we're gonna head on back up that a ways. So thanks for coming along with me on another little adventure on the Appalachian Trail. Like I said, this one was a little bit different than our normal hike in the mountains and the woods. But anyway, it was a section we needed to do, and it was kind of interesting. So anyway, I'm gonna head back. Probably won't do any filming on the way back, so I'll say goodbye here. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you around.